So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa ating mga kababayan. This is Psei Recap and today we will be checking out yung aking weekly review. Right, so I think this is my personal view of the market, of what I think is generally happening on the macro level and even doon sa pinaka stocks mismo, no? And again, before we start yung ating mga review, as always, let me greet you yung ating mga kababayan, no? From the Middle East, Saudi, UAE, alright? So we have yung sa Qatar, and even yung mga OFWs natin sa Singapore, Taiwan, right? Sa Korea, and of course, the majority of the viewers as well dito naman sa Pilipinas, mga local. So again, before we start, let's now move on yung ating quick word from our sponsor. I think it's very, very timely. If not, no? So again, this comes from Proverbs chapter 11, verse 22. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman without discretion. No? So how many, the key word that we are looking here is yung tinatawag na discretion. No? So self-restraint, alright? So poise, alright? So I think you have experienced it for yourself, no? Meron kang nakitang napakagandang babae and then pag nagsalita naman, it's very offensive. Right? So, again, the manner that how he carries himself, parang taliwas dun sa itsura niya, no? But there are some, no? Maraming ganyan, and even ma-apply mo rin yan sa mga lalaki. So, minsan, pagka nakita mo, you could somehow gauge, no, from the way he speaks, yung kanyang intelligence, no. If you know what I mean, medyo nakikita mo na. So again, one thing that to add, no, very timely ngayon, no, may singit ko na lang din, yung pig, no. So I think you're very well aware yung recent outbreak ng swine flu dito sa Pilipinas, and of course it's very deadly sa mga baboy, and there is a chance na pwede nila may pasa yan sa mga tao, no. So again, for me specifically, ako, I do not eat, no, yung pig, and yun nga lang, dito sa Pilipinas napakahirap gawin kasi almost siguro 50% ng mga dishes na kinakain ko dati, puro pig yung sahog. So ako naman, bago ako nag-decide ng ganon, hindi pa ako masyadong palabas rin nun, no, sa Bible. But after seeing yung aking mga kamag-anak na hina-heart attack, right? So medyo traumatic, and then I have to decide for myself na at least, no, ayokong maranasan yung ganon. So ako, I finally decided na umiwas din sa Bible. So turns out to be very, very beneficial sa akin kasi compared dun sa mga kaidaran ko rin, medyo, kumbaga sana, mas stable yung aking blood pressure. And of course, dun na naman yung tinatawag na long-term view na naman yung aking in-apply, kahit sa health din, no? Laging long-term view. And of course, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, no, we could really trust yung knowledge and wisdom na ini-impart ng Bible. So, as a Filipino, siguro nasa Middle East ka, medyo mapaisip ka rin, no? At one point in your time na maisip mo, bakit kaya itong mga nasa Middle East, no? You have yung mga Arabs or mga Jewish people, hindi sila nagkakakain ng baboy. There might be some wisdom, no? And of course, if you would like to dig deep dito sa mga ganitong mga knowledge, no, mga dietary knowledge, marami rin dito yung nakasulat sa Bible. So as always, I encourage you to read your Bible to understand there's really wisdom, no, kapag binasa mo to and maintindihan mo yung mga bagay-bagay. So, again, siguro papipiliin ka kung atakin ka sa puso or ma-high blood ka. I think it would be a very, very quick decision na talagang umiwas sa Bible. But of course, dito sa Pilipinas, as always, kahit sa ibang tao, hindi pa nila masyadong iniisip hanggat hindi pa nangyari sa kanila. So again, be wise and be very, very careful, no, sa mga kinakain mo, because it will really affect your health. And of course, alam naman natin, you can't be on a peak performance kung ang health mo is very, very weak. So again, once again, I encourage you guys to read your Bible. There are a lot of wisdoms na ganito na makikita mo sa Bible. Na hindi mo makikita sa ibang libro. So again, before we proceed sa ating review or yung aking mga market insights, let me say to you na at this point in time, it's very critical, no, that you have a critical and very sound judgment pagdating dito sa mga sinasabi ko, because of course I am very, very prone din sa errors or maaaring ma-interpret yung market in such a way na pwede siyang bumaliktad or pwedeng sumang-ayon. But again, this will be your guide and this is only my personal view. So I think it's very important you take precaution, no, as you listen all throughout, no. So again, our PSEI or market drops almost negative 121 points, no. So we're closing at 7,871. So again, the market, no, for the last, let me say, 3 weeks na talagang it's on a slide down and we're really, really biased na yung market will probably even touch yung 7.7, 7.8 level na yan. So again, very, very, very hesitant yung market if you're going to observe all throughout. Very hesitant yung market. And I think one of the reasons probably yung mga tao or yung sabihin natin, big funds is probably waiting yung mga financial reports at this point in time. And again, oil-related stocks, if you are not aware, global news, di ba? There was an attack dun sa mga oil factory or oil production sa Saudi. Merong attack, no, na nangyari. But dito sa atin, I was really very watching yung mga oil-related stocks. But seems to be hindi pa nagre-react, no. Sa ngayon, no, for the past week, hindi ko pa nakita masyadong nag-react. I've seen a little movement sa P-Core and Shell, but it's not enough to garner attention, no. So again, at least we're still going to watch those oil-related stocks and let's see if magkaroon ng bagong trend or bagong catalyst. So again, as I say, nandito tayo last week. We're really, really positive sana, no, na we would touch yung 8,000, but with the recent news, with the oil fears, supply, medyo nag-pull back yung market, and again, it will be a major retest para sa ating index, itong 7778. So malaking problema once na mabutas yung 77, I think that's it could further slide down, no, sa 7570 level, and of course we don't want that. But right now it is what it is, and let's try to check and see how it will touch yung 7778 area, no? So again, let's now move on, no, sa ating sentiment. Of course, this is our third week sentiment. Give it a rating of 4.5. It's very cautious, no? So as I say it, no, kanina, little to no activity with the market. Makikita nyo naman at mararamdaman nyo yan if you're really observant. And of course, right now, I'm not really comfortable with the way market is going, and I think at this point in time, no, much better pa rin yung on the sidelines ka na lang. And of course, kung ganito kabagal yung market natin, probably wait for fresh news, no, catalyst na pwede nating masakyan yung bagong trend na ibibigay ng market. No? Bagamat ganon, yung ating market very very weak ngayon, we're going to generate at least yung ating mga watch list sa ngayon na pwede nating kahit paano subaybayan, no? If magpakita ng magandang entry or low risk, and then we're really going to watch the stock, no? At least, no? So again, ating move of the week, PHN, of course, alam niyo na naman ito. Is probably a sentiment move pagdating din sa yung pen, no? PHEN. This is a sentiment move. So I think nag-spike to, no? Nag-spike ng mabilis. So makikita mo it even gap up, no, yung sa excitement. But right now, no, it did close 30.7%. But look at the candle, no? Very very dangerous, no? Itong formation na to, especially doon sa mga hindi makakapag-observe ng trades intraday. But intraday, I think there's a good good opportunity for them, no? Or good opportunity to catch this very very volatile stock, no? So again, it's a good candidate for an intraday stock, but probably you should be avoiding if you are swing or longer time frame. So again, tulad nga ng sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, if you're intraday, as much as possible, you try to catch this stock around this 11, no? Even 11:20 area, pwede kang mag-abang dyan intraday. But if not, may trabaho ka or something you have to do tomorrow or sa Tuesday, umiwas-iwas ka muna rito sa PINMA because this is a very, very, very volatile at this point in time, no? So again, might be a sentiment move together with FEN, no? Yung kanyang isa pang stock na related sa kanya. So again, next on our watch list would be APC. So ito talagang all throughout the week, it's very, very strong. I think this is one of the few stocks na talagang makikita mo naman yung volume. And right now, it did close na sa 0.71. Medyo extended na yung movement na doon. And of course, if you would like to catch and if you're really very, very bullish dito sa APC group, you might want to check out probably dito ka mag-abang sa 0.67 to 69, no? I think I've checked that intraday candles dyan. Medyo maganda yung nakikita kong suporta dyan sa APC, no? So I think this one of the few names na talagang I would say na malakas, no? The past week, and of course makikita mo rin naman sa volume, no? There's a really good chance, no, na if ever wala pa rin ma-develop na new stories or new stocks na the traders would see fit na talagang pwedeng sakyan, pwedeng mag-carry over pa rin to, no, for this week itong APC, no. Just be very careful because as you know, very volatile din to at this point in time. Pwede kang maanohan dyan. Basta pagka ganitong pivot na mga plays, you have to be very careful, no, sa inyong allocation. And of course, next on the watch list would be NIKL. Of course, the past 2 weeks, ang naging direction ng market together nito yung yung FNI, if I remember it right, dalawa sila tumaas pag-announce nung Indonesian closure nung pag-export ng nickel. Sila yung dalawa ng benefit, no. For now, medyo descending flag as we see yung pattern, but very tight yung movement. So ako personally, I would interpret this to be very bullish if it's able to close sa 450, 460. Itong resistance na to, once it breaks yung resistance na yan, I will probably consider. But right now, tulad nga ng sinasabi ko, descending flag, medyo delikado. Pumasok dito and mag-assume na tataas siya. So again, hold your chips, no, bago ka pumasok dito sa NIKL because we really don't know, no, if they're distributing. But one thing is for sure, if it's managed to hold up or tumaas sa 450, 460 area, I think there might be a good chance na magkakaroon ng continuation. Especially ganito yung market, medyo kumbaga sa little to no activity, no? So again, that is our take for NIKL. Let's now move on sa ating isa pa sa ating magiging watch list would probably, no? In terms of liquidity, I really like this itong PPG. Yung daily turnover niya malakas pa rin, no? Itong PPG, and of course, again, this energy stock, no? It pertains, again, nadadala pa rin siya ng news, no? Ng PEN, 'di ba? PINMA, and right now it's PPG, no? See the name PINMA. Of course, we're seeing hesitation sa 1050, no? Makikita mo naman dito, no? Na medyo when it comes to 1050, medyo nagkakabentahan na, no? So again, for PPG, what we want to see is ma-break niya, no, for this week itong 1050. Probably if I were you, no, probably I am going to check and see if yung 1050 ma-break. So we're seeing hesitation right now sa PPG. But ang kagandahan dito sa PPG, yung turnover niya, yung activity niya daily mataas pa rin, no? So that is how we're going to attack itong PPG, no? Let's try to check and see if ma-break niya pa possibly yung 1050. If not, I would probably stay away dito sa PPG, no? Kasi they might be probably going to distribute or already happening na nag-distribute na sila sa PPG. So again, next on our watch list would be PEN, of course. Sino pa ba, no? Yung ating ilalagay sa watch list, yung nagpaumpisa lahat, no? So ang ating assumption, I think a week ago, that probably yung PEN would break yung 3, but it did not happen. I think may naglabas, no, ng news and report dito na already price in na daw, no, yung PEN, and they're saying na yung 3 might be already high for PEN. But from what I'm seeing, it's still alive as long as hindi ma-break kahit itong 260, no? If it falls down below 260, I think they are probably right, no? Na itong PEN is already priced in. And they might be using yung news na yon as a decoy para magkarga sila, or probably they're saying that's true na talagang yung PEN, yung 3 pesos is already but from what I'm seeing, I'm still very positive dito sa big volume na to, no? Dito itong sumipa na yan, na punch na yung 3. So I think I'm still very keen to look etong PEN, but let's try to check and see, no? If wala na silang malaglag dito sa area na to, sa 269, probably mag-resume yung buyers. If not, dire-diretso na to, no? The next stop, if not, would be below 230, no? 230 or below 240 dito sa area na to. Yan yung magiging next stop niyan, no? So again, that is our take for PEN. So next on our watch list would be, of course, yung walang kamatayan na SLI, no? One of the most cleanest right now, if not na trend following stock, itong SLI. So for SLI, I think there's still a few left to shake out before it could finally resume yung kanyang uptrend. As you can see, marami yung mga long tails na nakikita mo dito. I think that is the day when yung mga nai-inap or probably yung mga short-term holders nagbebenta na, no? But from what I'm seeing, no, especially no Friday, there's a very light shakedown, no? Probably konti na lang yung sellers diyan na nainip, and let's see, no? Kung ganoon, samantalahin nyo if nagkakaroon ng mga sudden weakness itong SLI, at least you try to grab it at a discounted price dito sa 230, 240. So, I think meron pa yang probably bigyan mo ng mga another 2 to 4 weeks to finally consolidate lang sa area nito before it finally moves, no? So, SLI. So, again, ang SLI is one of the stocks na right now, no? Hindi masyadong nagmamatter yung index as a whole. Hindi siya masyadong naapektuhan. So, yan ang characteristic ng SLI. I think this is one of the leaders as well for this year, FY19. So, again, ito medyo, medyo long shot itong surpass na to. I think there's a lot of things na nangyayari dito sa surpass. And recently, from what I understand, itong sudden spike na to, they're able to sell yung part of their company na not profitable, no? So again, a few months ago, I think yung leadership position, no? So I think there's some truth to this movement, itong X na yan. But ang mahirap lang dito is baka mainip ka, no? So if you are really impatient pagdating sa position, it might not be the best position for you to take itong surpass, no? So again, it might take a while before mag-consolidate to. But with the way yung fundamental news that it's going, itong surpass, there might be a big movement na makikita natin dito in the coming months if maging successful yung kanilang turnaround, no? Itong surpass. So again, 0.99. So, pwede kang mag-abang doon. Yan sa range na yan. Probably sa 1 to 0.95 area, pwede mong i-check or pwede kang pumosisyon. And again, that's our take for surpass. Medyo long-term tong project na to. Or the fastest would be 3 to 6 months. Puro observe ka na lang muna, no? But I like how yung price in action na gumagana rito sa surpass, no? So again, last but not the least, if ever our index hit yung 7778 and etong MBT, no, sumabay, it's a good level to watch itong 65, no? 6450, 6550 area. So again, this might be a very good position, especially if yung PSEI mismo tumalbog doon sa 7778 area, no? Sasabayan niya. So I think maganda-gandang area na abangan itong yung MBT, no? So I think kaya rin sila ngayon is very laggard sila, no, when it comes to their programs. Compare sa BPI and BDO is very aggressive, no, sa kanilang mga programs. Especially sa digital economy, no. I think medyo naglalag yung MBT sa ngayon, no. But you have to understand na talagang itong MBT medyo mabagal talaga, no, pagdating sa mga aspect na yun. So again, that is our take for the market, and I hope you're able to get something. So again, the final decision should rest upon yourself. Ikaw yung magbabuy or sell. Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, there's little to no activity right now sa market. You might as well ipunin mo yung funds mo and then probably wait for a better opportunity. So again, maraming salamat sa panonood.